as well. And maybe some bubbles and some flashings of colour, so that's a really nice one. The other thing I've got from the beach is this very, very gravelly, doesn't look very much now. In fact, it doesn't look anything at all, but who knows what that is going to give me when I put it in clay. It's got quartz in it and possibly shells, some of the amazing rocks. A lot of the rocks around here are volcanic, and will give me a really nice, very, very highly textured, gritty effect when that's mixed. Probably that would be mixed with the clay to make the clay very coarse, and then you get all kinds of eruptions on the surface.
We've got just walked the whole of Pembrokeshire celebration of her 60th birthday.
I'm still dazed, actually. Still dazed from just the thought of actually having. It's not about achievement, but this I don't know, kind of constancy of the walk, you know. And I've been really not wanting it to end.
Yeah, you said that a few
days ago. The last couple of days I thought, I've got to do this kind of re-entry now into civilization.
Yes.
You know,
Are you going to want to do another one?
Am I ready? Well, no. The sadness really is that this can't be repeated. It started with being purified by the snow, and then kind of entry into this journey. Now that it's it's spring and everything is starting to
burgeon.
Burgeon. It's really nice to have watched it. From there being no leaves on the trees and hardly any wildflowers out, and suddenly there's just areas of primroses and daffodils and cowslips and blossom and leaves on the trees and all the bluebells. Just great, absolutely great. To kind of walk through that progression. I've been trying not to kind of preempt the work that I'm going to do. What I wanted to do was to really concentrate on the looking and the being. And the walking and the kind of inner stuff as it came up, and the connections with the practice really of what I wanted to do and what it was about. And at the times when I kind of felt myself just floating off and thinking, I want to do work like this and work like that, I have got quite a lot of ideas. So it was really about kind of being in the moment. Every day I've collected at least 3 different elements from the beaches and the cliffs. And the things that I expected to find, I didn't find. I mean, something that's inspired me for years is the fossilised forest and that kind of greyish mud. And when I did all the research, they say there was half a dozen beaches. I thought, I can look for that and look for that. Of course, they're nowhere to be found. I said, well, at least I know I'll get them on Amroth Beach. Yeah, definitely, they'll be there on Amroth Beach. Low tide today, walked up and down the beach. Did I find anything? No, nothing. So I thought, okay, not meant to be. So then go round to Moros Beach, and Moros Beach is just full of the fossilised forest. So, just at that point of kind of giving up expectation, I found it. And that, I think that's something that's actually cropped up quite a few times. Knowing that yes, I've done my research and organisation and the structure's there, which has allowed me to drop that expectation. All the industrial and all the kind of oil fields and the pipelines and the gas lines and the electricity and the kind of heavy industry at Milford Haven. The Pembrokeshire Path is not all kind of love and light and beauty. And neither is life. One of the oil pipelines, which is now being rebuilt as a gas line, you actually have to go right under that, and it's very, very threatening actually to walk through all of that. And what I realised was that whenever I've walked the coastal path, and everybody, it's like we don't talk about that.
People avoid that.
We just.
Those aren't the bits we walk, are they?
No, and we don't even accept it. But it's the resources that we need. If we didn't have the oil and the gas and electricity, maybe soon we won't have. We'd certainly be complaining. Going to the well is going to close this phase, isn't it? In a way we're all still in it in our own way.
Have you been to other wells en route then?
Well, there was yes, St Non's, of course, the most potent healing well. The first half of the walk finished at St Non's, and then started again. And then all around St David's, there's a place called Nine Wells. So went through there.
So that's where you wanted to end the walk here?
Yeah. So it's kind of creative, spiritual connection as well. Yeah.
Because it's beyond the end of the Pembrokeshire.
That's right as well. So it kind of links St Crannog at home with St Non's.
So as we gathered here in this beautiful sacred place, this St Anthony's Well, we'd like to thank Great Spirit for bringing Teena back safely. She has passed through wind and wave, sun, storm and snow, and we honour her courage, persistence and vision in creating a journey that has allowed us all in different ways to step with her into the magic and beauty of this land.
What's the most overriding feeling that the whole thing has left you with?
The simplicity of breath, actually. The realisation that I think you're born and you take the first breath, and then you live with your breath until, the last one is an out breath. And just really appreciating what is and not being selective, I think, about the things that are comfortable, but also embracing the things in life that are uncomfortable. It's just been quite overwhelming, very, very humbling. I feel humbled by it, and being able to open to the kind of chance things that have happened and seeing those as opportunities for reflection and for learning. The visual feast of it all is just the best, the very best.
So welcome home. Now is the time for renewal and celebration, and may you all continue on your respective paths with a lighter foot and a keener eye. Go in love, go in light, go in wisdom, go in peace.